By the way, guys, I'm now recording this, so yeah, any royalties that get paid out, they'll be distributed based on the what we're bringing in from this video. Okay, so let's see. We got Maria. Hey, Maria, I think you're wearing the same jersey as I am, so pretty excellent. I tell you what, folks, these soccer jerseys that the Midwest region makes, they were not made for large folks like me. I am certified, not small. Okay, so whenever you get a jersey made from the region, ask for like one size above if you're a large fellow like me. Now, I think we have mostly girls on our team, so I have no idea how the girl sizes work, but I know for us dudes, it's definitely pretty small. Okay? So with that being said, what else we got here? We got Mackenzie. Mackenzie Burnham, what's up, girl? How are you tonight? Thumbs up? Alright, perfect. That's all I needed. If you can just give me a thumbs up, that's really gonna make me think. Okay? So then we got Ray Rose. Is that how you say your name? Hey Ray, how you doing tonight? Thumbs up? Okay. Guys, if you don't want to talk to the camera, just give me a thumbs up. That's all you need to do. And then we got Michael Riedman. Possibly Riedman. How do you say your last name? Riedman? Riedman?
It's Riedman.
Riedman? Okay. Excellent. Cool. Then we got Pearl. I saw you the other day, Pearl. Training. How you doing, Pearl? Excellent. Great. Okay, we got Shamar. Shamar, at some point, just go ahead and go on camera. We got Case Kudik in the crew behind him. What's up, everybody? Hello. On top of that, we got Maddie, we got Zachary, we got Ryan Clemens. What's up, all you guys? We got Victor. Victor, sounds like we finally got you back, like where you rightfully belong. No one's poaching you, no one's stealing you from us. So, that's awesome. Super happy to have you aboard. Congratulations on all your success thus far. We got my main man, Mr. Matt Burke, on the call. Matt is in the building. What's up, Matt? You got Bill's gear on. Austin, can you send Victor bit.ly their Zoom just in case, because he's calling me right now, but I can't answer. So you can just do that.
Who's getting ready for the Cutthroat team meeting?
Oh snap, we're about ready to blow it out of the water. We're about ready to just go off. Things are about to blow off. We got Caleb in the building. What's up, Caleb? How you doing, sir? We got Martine. Austin, can you actually just come get this one real quick? Hold on one second. Austin's gonna take this. Austin, no doubt. So let's see. Martine Utley. Hi, Martine. How are you today? I'm about to start moving this down a little bit more, but it doesn't really go down any. Okay, there. That's as low as I can go with it actually playing a sound, okay? So then we have, let's see, who have I missed? Grace Anderson, what's up, Grace? How you doing tonight?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Good. I'm so super happy to hear that. We got Shamar over there. Hey, Shamar, what's up? Have I missed anyone? I feel like
I'm Martine.
Oh, we got Carly in the building, but Carly is not doing us the justice of being on camera.
Monica, we got Rafe.
Carly just sells so much that she's like, I don't even need to be seen. Like, everybody knows who I am.
We got Wanda. Hi, Wanda.
Carly is not an arrogant individual like that by any means whatsoever. We got Alex H. Hi, Alex H. What's up? Let's see. I believe I've got everybody. I think I've covered everybody so far. So, if you're not on camera, if you could please do us a super big favor and go on, that would be absolutely, positively incredible, okay? So, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get things rolling. So, I cannot see all of you at once. Once I get the PowerPoint up, I'm not gonna be able to see most of you. In fact, I'll only be able to see like 2 people at a time, and it'll probably be Matt and Case. Case, your co-host. Matt, are you co-host yet? I'm gonna make you co-host.
No, please do so. I was about to mute a couple people that aren't muted. Anybody not muted, mute yourself.
All right. Excellent. So I do want to say welcome aboard. Hello, everyone. It is so good to see you all. This is my absolutely positively most favorite time of the entire week. There's not a better 2-hour period of time during the week than this right here. So really excited for, we're going to be delivering the goods here tonight. As Matt Burke likes to say, we will be bringing the heat, we'll be bringing the goods, and we have a jam-packed lineup here tonight. We got a nasty talk from Hall of Famer Brian Carter coming up on selling sets and mentality. It's all up here. He's got a great talk that he recorded. It's going to be great. Then we got Allison Holton from the Vector National Team that's going to be talking about our social media brand ambassador program. So get comfy, put small children, everything like in your lap, dogs, cats, animals, gerbils, hamsters, whatever the heck you have. Get it ready because we are about to absolutely rock your face off. And real quick, I just saw, I believe Maya just came into the room, and also Ryan Sherry. What's up, Ryan? How you doing tonight? And co-hosts, if you guys could also keep helping me with the, actually, I'm just going to turn the waiting room off. I forgot to do that. Time out. Let me get that going. Okay, chat is enabled. We're good with the chats. Daniel Burke is now in the house. How do I, oh, there we go. Okay, waiting room is now turned off. I should have done that a little while ago. So we got Katie. Hey, Katie, nice to see you. Maya's there. What's up, Maya? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I know you have computer problems, and it looks like you're still having computer problems, but that's okay. All righty. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to have the best team meeting of your life. Now, I know that me and Austin are not decked out in camo tonight. Our face isn't painted, but that's only something we could do like every once in a while, okay? Maybe like once a month, once every couple months, like something like that. But we'll work it out. Don't you worry. We'll get it going. It's going to be a wild time tonight, though, everyone. It's going to be a wild time. So we got, let's get this PowerPoint rolling here. So everybody, whether you're in Buffalo or not, you are all part of the Pride team. We welcome you. And just remember, guys, the hunt is always better when your team is just as hungry, okay? The hunt's always better when your team's just as hungry. So who's got it better than us? Nobody. There's no college student, no young adult, nobody that has it better than you do, okay? So what you make of it is up to you. But when it comes to opportunity, nobody's got it better. So in the chat, here's what I want you to put. Go ahead, and we got to be quick about this. So shortened answer. What makes someone a team player? Tonight's Teams Week. So what makes someone a team player? What qualities does a team player happen to have? I'm not going to be able to read every single one. Selfless, yes, Justin. Work ethic, boom. Ability to step up and step back, awesome. Accountability, yes. Communication, yes. Empowering others, yes. Hands down cooperation, yes. Open-minded, yes. Sacrifice, yes. Motivation, yes. Responsible, make everyone comfortable. Someone who participates, responsible. Commitment, leading by example. Motivation, more motivation. Puts their feelings of fear aside to serve the bigger purpose of the team, yes. Share the load, not just do anything, yes. All sorts of great answers coming my way. Taking charge and being a leader, yes. All these are fantastic, fantastic answers. So good stuff right there, guys. Without a doubt, 100%, like if you are a team player, especially in vector marketing, you're going to go places. You're going to rise up. You're going to become someone that every single person knows about. Lifting and building each other up. Helpful. All, again, more great answers, okay? More great answers. Reliable, absolutely. But by the way, put your answers in like the public part, not like the private one to me. Put it in the public part right there. But team, the acronym, together everyone achieves more, okay? So when you're a team player, you will 100%, you're going to achieve more. You're going to accomplish more. You're going to do better. So let's see here. If this is your first ever team meeting, just give us a little hand raise. If this is your first team meeting, okay. Welcome, newbies. What's up, everyone? So you have no idea what you are in for here tonight. We get juiced up. We get excited. You're going to be ready to run through a freaking brick wall by the time this team meeting is done, okay? I'm going to play like one video, and you're going to want to run a marathon or something. Like, you're going to be jazzed up, excited, whatever. Listen, you might have like your parents, your brother, your sister might be right there next to you. Have them join us too. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, okay? So they can join in on the fun all they want to, okay? So I want you guys to know there are 2 ways to go through the meeting, okay? How many ways? 2 ways. So first one is do not apply yourself at all. Do not take any notes. Don't write anything down. That is the super ridiculously lame version. Nobody wins when you're too cool for school. And since it's my Zoom, I reserve the full rights to make fun of anyone that is too cool for school, okay? I can verbally assassinate someone. I'm good with words. I'm a wordsmith, okay? So the second way, this is what the cool kids do. This is what the Jennas do, the Ellas, the Carlys, the Sarahs, all those guys, Mackenzies, everybody. They dive in. They become a master of the business, okay? So if you want to know what the top people are doing, be number 2, okay? So there's 4 things we're going to do every single week. We're going to recognize people because you guys are amazing. We're going to learn and get better. We're going to have fun. And we're going to get some demos booked up, okay? So listen, SC1 is past us. We called our peace treaty. It was signed June 13th, last Saturday at about 9:30 a.m. It's like the Treaty of Versailles or something like that. We didn't have to go to Europe for it, but it was signed, okay? Now, though, we got to win the battle between ourselves. If you remember from the video last week, it's you versus you. No excuses. I got a little video for you guys, and I want you guys to hear it.
What's stopping you? Are you too tired? Didn't get enough sleep? Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that what's stopping you right now? Don't have enough money? Is that the thing? Or is the thing that's stopping you, you? Excuses.
No. Time out. Hold on. I will get it.
What?
Whoops. Okay, I'm just going to play on regular speed. Don't even worry about that. Technical difficulties. Shoot me. Shoot the messenger.
What's stopping you? Are you too tired? Didn't get enough sleep? Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that what's stopping you right now? Don't have enough money? Is that the thing? Or is the thing that's stopping you, you?
Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get off the pity potty. Telling everybody your sad and sob stories, trying to get people to show up to your pity potties and your pity parades. If you ever see me in a Rolls Royce, a 6 or 7 star hotel, living my life to the fullest, don't get jealous of me, because I worked my ass off to get it. Nobody handed me nothing. Wake your ass up. Awaken the beast inside. It's game on. It's go season. It's time for you to take advantage of the access and the resources that you have in your country and your community. You got a problem with your life. You got a problem with your environment. Do something about it. If you want it, go get it.
recognize the excuses are not valid. They're conjured up, they're fabricated, they're lies. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. That the truth is, you have time. You have the skill, you have the knowledge and the support and the willpower and the discipline to get it done.
The fruit of everything good in life begins with a challenge. Everything is uphill that's worthwhile. And it's not going to come to you, and it's not going to fall in your lap, and it's not going to be something that, oh my God, it just was so simple. It's always going to be difficult.
If you want it, you gotta go get it.
This is your chance. This is your shot. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your place. This is your opportunity.
This is my time. This is my moment. Tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. It's your dream. If you wanted to have it, get your butt up and make it happen. If you wanted to have it, rise and grind.
You still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. It's grind season, homie.
So guys, it's grind season, homie. So right now, guys, you have the opportunity to literally have the greatest summer of your life, okay? So if you're not where you want to be, if last week didn't go the way you wanted it to, last week is over. We're on to a new week, okay? So if you didn't have the week that you wanted to have, though, I don't want you getting jealous of people that are making it happen, okay? It's really easy to get jealous of Sarah. It's really easy to get jealous of Mackenzie. It's really easy to get jealous of Carly. It's really easy to get jealous of Jenna and everyone else that is making it happen. But there's two things that you got two choices. You can make excuses or you can make it happen. But you cannot have both. You can only have one or the other, okay? Because right now there are so many people around you that are absolutely making it happen because things are blowing up right now. Collectively, you guys sold $93,842 in sales last week. Do you guys realize how many knives that is? That is insane. That's incredible. Little old Jamestown. I know I refer to you guys as little old Jamestown, but you guys are not so little old anymore. You guys are becoming like the big brother, big sister group that's just smacking up on almost everybody in the entire Midwest region. Number 2 out of 44 different branches. Number 19 out of over 400 branches in the United States last week. So Jamestown, making it happen. Upstate New York, you guys are used to being here. Okay, number 1 new district office in the region last week, number 9 in the nation. Congratulations to you. You're getting used to that number 1 spot. South Buffalo also making it happen. Number 3 new district office in the region this past week, okay? You and Matt, your South Buffalo team and Upstate team are battling it out for number 1, 2, 3. Erie District, the number 8 district team in the region last week. And our district, the number 1 region, back to back weeks now. So congratulations on that. So, oh my gosh, some people were placing nationally too. Look at this lady. Look at this. Number 3 sales rep in vector marketing last week. We got Sarah Schmidlin. How much did she sell? Oh, looks like we got to wait a few slides to find out because I don't know. So who else? Oh my gosh. Matt Berg, number 9, first full year district again. Sick, nasty. And then all of you that are part of our greater Buffalo district, congratulations. You guys finished number 9 in the nation out of over 300 district teams this past week. Absolutely straight smacking fools, just killing it everywhere, okay? So look at you guys in the Upstate team. With $31,000 in sales last week, you beat the number 2 team by $20,000, just wrecking people. Goodness gracious. And then obviously a lot of you on this call are part of our Buffalo district. We barely beat the Fort Wayne district last week by only $4,000. That's it. We did 67 G's. They did 63, so they're going to be coming at us hard, I'm sure, this week. So we'll see what happens with that. Now, if you ever ask yourself the question, by the way, should I phone tonight? The answer is either yes or yes. It's not a no, it's yes or yes, okay? So weekly standards, 1K is like minimum. You should always shoot for over 1K. 2K is a good week. 3K is a great week. 4K is an All-American Scholarship Week, okay? Let's give you a couple reminders. We are team meetings Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. For those in my district, my team, we are Weekend Warrior Call, 9 to 10:30. And make sure you're getting a personal coaching session and you're PDIing with your manager daily. Give them updates on what's going on. I want to give a quick congratulations to all of our management staff, Case, Maria, Austin, Brandon, Matt. You guys are amazing. You guys are leading the charge. You guys are doing such an incredible job. And I want you guys to know how much we appreciate you and how much your representatives appreciate you as well, even if they don't take the time to tell you. So, fun little fact, I was talking with Jenna a few days ago, and she was so thankful that Brandon Carrizales is her manager because she said he is so amazing at what he does. So, Brandon, just so you know, your people 100% appreciate you, not just her. And by the way, I can give stories like that on every single manager on this call, just that she was the most recent one, so I had to talk about hers, okay? So, Century Club. How do you qualify for the Century Club? Complete 100 demos. 1, you automatically win your favorite piece of Cutco valued up to $200. 2, you get entered into a drawing for a $1,000 scholarship for school or any sort of personal growth, whatever you'd like, from our Midwest region, okay? Now, we got some recognition to do. I got to stick and move through stuff here tonight because we got a guest speaker at 7. We got Selling Sets Talk. We might have to pause the Selling Sets Talk when the guest speaker comes on, just so we can make sure everything happens. But we got a lot of people to recognize here this evening. So let's talk about the people that are already on the board for the week from this Tuesday and Wednesday. Carly on the board. Alex Kowalewski. I may have just, I butchered that. Maya Griffin on the board. Ella Savarino on the board. Marissa G. Justin Dahl. Andrew Savarino. Jordan Marks. Case Koenig. Rita Miner. Preston Sandoval. Victoire. I can't remember how to say your last name. Keaton Bryson. Monica. Katie. Ryan. Kaylee. Grant. Maddie W. Martine. Nadira. Jenna Langley. Pearl Taylor. Magenta Taylor. I wonder if you guys are related. Jack Schnitzen. Okay. I'm going to try that one again. Jack Schnitzel. I think I got it. Okay. And Sophie Kramer Benjamin, already on the board for this week. Congratulations, getting the week started off in the right way. Last week, we had these people getting in the game. Lots of people making sales. Wanda, Jesse, Grant L, Katie J, Maddie W, Monica, Zach J, Mike D, Leslie Krebs, DJ Holmes, DeWaz, Martine, Aaliyah Vandy, Shannon Grande, Grande, Jordan Marks, Justin Dahl, Marissa G, El Savarino, Ellie Quinn, Akbar Baksh, Roy Garola, Dakota Lacey, Carmen Kuksnick, yes, Bryn Paget, Letha Rollins, Brianna Hogel, Callie Luke, Matthew Goodrow, Nadina Durant-Morales, Magenta Taylor, Rondalyn Singleton, Rihanna Patrick, Griffin Ertl, and Alex Hunt. Congratulations, getting in the game, being on the board. That's what's up. Next, we had these people just barely missed the newsletter this past week. Randy Urbani, Mike R, Rafe R, Ryan S, Shamar Green, Ryan Clemens just missed it, 967. Hannah Rorabacher and Grace Anderson. By the way, your managers are terrible people, and here's why. They didn't prepare me for none of these tough names here tonight. There are so many names I have no freaking idea how to pronounce. This is straight garbage. This isn't even fair, okay? Rora Botcher, come on. Maria, come on. You didn't give me any, warning on that one? My goodness. It's like they're just throwing me to the wolves, but they're waiting for me to come back leading the pack. So that's all I can say. So these guys, this next group of people were the top reps of the week. These individuals were on the newsletter, 1,000+ CPO. We got Case Koenig from Erie at 1061 as a district manager. We got Daniel Burke, the youngest Burke brother, 1289 from the Upstate team. Valerie Sturgeon, $13.96 from the North Buff team. Preston Sandoval, $14.49 from the Upstate team. Alyssa Almighty Briglio, $15.18 from Erie. Hannah Johnson, $16.11 from Jamestown. Matt DeCarm from North Buffalo coming in at $16.25. Andrew Savarino, $17.71 from North Buff. Anna Olachowski, $18.65 from the Upstate team. Alex Marone, $22.37 from the Jamestown team. Rita Miner coming in at $24.43 from the Upstate team. And Tierney Hemphill, $24.77 from the Jamestown team. So congratulations to all of you getting recognized for being on the newsletter. You guys rock. You guys are pretty freaking awesome. Keep selling knives. Next, we got Wayne and Garth's top 10 from Wayne's World. Coming at number 10. I got my own personal drum roll here. Number 10, not Julia Roberts, but Jacob Maley, $27.76. Congratulations, Jacob. That's awesome. So next, coming at number 9, we got Sophie Kramer Benjamin. I don't know if there's a hyphen or not, but she's got her cat ready to go. I think the cat's going to hit FSM by the end of this week. $29.77 in sales. And give me a thumbs up if that was your first weekend. Is that correct? Great job, Sophie. Coming at number 8, we got Victoire Amo. I definitely screwed that one up too, Victoire, but you're amazing. Coming in first weekend, $3,605 in sales. You rock. Coming at number 7, we got Nate Burke. He's going to be enjoying another comma paycheck. I think that's probably 3 in a row I think he's gotten. So Nate Burke coming in at $37.17. Nate, you rock. Number 6, we got Jenna Langley coming in her biggest week, $4,218. When you hit that 4K mark, that's putting you on scholarship level sales. So keep that up, Jenna. Number 5, we got Carly Capola. She's killing it. $4,916 in sales. She's going to be enjoying another comma paycheck as well. And then coming in at number 4 this week, we got Katie Allen. First full week on the job, $6,110 in sales. Katie, I heard all about you from Maria. You're doing fantastic. Keep that up. Number 3, we got Maya from our team, North Buff, Maya Griffin, $6,838. First week on the job. Congratulations, Maya. Let's see if you can finish strong tomorrow and hit that 10K fast start. I know you're going for it. Number 2, we got Mackenzie Burnham. You're used to seeing her name up on these ranks quite a bit. Number 2, Mackenzie, $7,043 in sales. Dang, that's another comma paycheck coming your way. If I were you, I would be pretty pumped. If I was a teenager making commas and all these things, I'd be pretty darn excited, okay? Most 30, 40, 50-year-olds would be pretty excited if they're getting commas in their paycheck, just so you know. Okay.
Oh, Mackenzie.
Sarah Schmidlin, she's absolutely killing it, crushing it, coming in number 1, $12,286 in sales, just absolutely positively destroying it. So goodness gracious, like she's just making it rain everywhere. Like it's going all over the place. Like she could bend down and pick up money and she'd be losing money because she's making it that quickly. Like she's just better off taking like all that's coming her way. That's what's happening. Like she's just stacking them like there's no tomorrow. So pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and let's take a quick look at the Midwest in motion right here. Let's see. What do we got? There's going to be some parts that are a little bit irrelevant to us that I'm just going to skip over here tonight, but I got the timestamps down. So let's learn about the President's Club.
everybody. Welcome to Midwest in Motion. My name's Jeff Bry. I'm the region manager for the Midwest, and I'm excited to come to you with some hot updates from this past week's sales. Many of you have just either finished your SC1 push or you're finishing it up right now. So we're going to recognize our leaders in just a moment. But before I do that, I want to talk to you about an opportunity you all have to earn something for your resume. This is for the masses, by the way. This isn't just for a select few. If you're listening to this video, you can achieve what we call President's Club. President's Club, if you started in April or May, all you have to do is sell $10,000 for the rest of the or for the total summertime. If you started in June, you sell $8,000 worth of Cutco. And what you receive, your manager can play a video for you. Managers,
due to time purposes, we will send that video out on our WhatsApp after the team meeting.
Just gave it to you today, you know that. Please make sure you play the video today at your team meeting for your group so they see what they earn. But the bottom line is you get a letter of recommendation personally for you from the president and CEO of our company, Mr. Albert DeLeonardo. So please take advantage of President's Club. Managers, please show the video to your team. Let's go into hot sales updates from this past week. Top 10 sales representatives. Number 10 was Morgan McMahon from North Hills. Sold over $5,800 worth of Cutco. Morgan, you were number 10 in the entire Midwest region. That's 8 different divisions, over 9 states of people selling Cutco. You were number 10. Chase Cannell from Bloomington, number 9, continues to rock the summer. Number 8, Katie Allen from Jamestown, over $6 grand. Number 7, Trent Reichley from South Dayton, over $6 grand. Number 6, Mackenzie Burnham from upstate New York, over $7,000. Our top 5, Hunter Diem from Findlay, Ohio, at $7,600 for the week. Sarah McKeon from Alfred, New York, over $7,700 for the week. Our top 3, Maya Griffin from North Buffalo, almost $8,500.
So just for full clarification purposes, there was an error on that. It was 6,800 last week, but that's okay. Congratulations, Maya. You still did awesome.
Worth of Cutco. I believe Maya is brand new with us, so welcome to the team. Number 2, Kayla Wegner from Nashville. Another great week, over $8,700. Kayla, you were the number 20 sales rep in the entire nation. And number 1, Sarah Schmidlin continues to rock, over $12,000 in sales for the week. Sarah, you were the number 3 sales rep in the entire country this week, and you continue to impress with your work ethic. Great job. Our top 5 CSPs, these are career sales professionals. They sell $500 in income last week. Our top 5 branches, these are our college students that run branch offices for us. So imagine that resume as a college student running your own business for the summertime. Top 5 were Marlena Booth from Grand Blanket, number 5. Awesome job, Marlena. Number 4, Sam Anson from North Dayton, over 15 grand. Number 3, Reese Wills out of Kokomo, number at $16,000. Our top 2 went national as well. Ladies, well done. Maria Kleck from Jamestown, number 2, number 20 in the nation this week. Congratulations to you. And number 1 again for us in Bloomington, Ruth Ann Fleener leads that team. You're the number 18 branch in the nation, so congrats. Our top 5 new districts, Cassidy Lucas was number 5, Ryan Mitchell number 4, Brandon Carrizales from South Buffalo number 3, number 2, Nathan Alvarado and the Northern Kentucky team, and number 1, also number 9 for first full years in total business in the nation, Matt Burke and his upstate New York team, over 30 grand. Our top 3 first full year managers, John Sadowski and Alfred was number 3. Number 2, Brian Hudson out of Sioux. 10, great job to Josh and team. Number 9, Kristen Miller in the Akron team. Number 8, Jared Webster in the East Cincy team. Number 7 was Matt Burke. Number 6, Damian Walton in the Rochester, New York team. And then our top 5, Syracuse, number 5, Fort Wayne. Teams were Macomb, East Lansing, number 4, Lexington, number 3, Fort Wayne, number 2. And we have a new number 1 in North Buffalo, Mr. Josh there. Number 9, District.
Oh my gosh, did you guys just hear that for a second? They said a new number 1. It's like Jeff Bry in the Midwest region have been sleeping on the North Buffalo team like he hasn't been recognizing us for being number 1 in back-to-back-to-back weeks. So it looks like we're just going to have to absolutely destroy and demoralize Jade and Mitch and Tina Marie and Will and the whole freaking district squad to this upcoming week, because it's like he hasn't been telling us that we're number 1 back-to-back-to-back weeks. My goodness, new number 1. Are you guys kidding me? By the way, I didn't sell a dime, so it has nothing to do with me. So it's all you guys.
In total team sales in the country. Great job to Josh and his district. And then our top 3 divisions, Motor City was number 3. Empire was number 2. Look how close this is, by the way. Report. As a total team, we sold just under $1 million worth of Cutco this past week. So congratulations to all. And I will tell you, as you coming out of your SSC1 conferences, there's a couple people that still have it this weekend, but otherwise we're done with these conferences now. You've got the knowledge, you've got the information, you've got the inspiration to really build your business. These next few weeks will be bigger than the last few weeks as we're building our teams, we're educating, you're getting better at the job, you have more tools in your toolbox to go out and sell. So make sure you're doing more demos, make sure that you're earning an interview for the Leadership Academy. You probably heard about it at SC1 or you're going to hear about it. Make sure you do what it takes to earn an interview for the Leadership Academy. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Take care.
All righty. So thank you to Jeff for all that awesome recognition, all the praise that you guys just received right there. You deserve every single bit of it. Okay, I just want you guys to know. So congratulations on that, especially Maria, Sarah, Maya, Brandon, and Matt for all getting recognized on the Midwest in Motion. So you guys rock. Keep it up. Oh, and Mackenzie and Jamestown, Miss Allen, you. Okay, cool. So guys, let's talk about promotions. Okay, Alex Marone from Jamestown hitting his 1K promotion. Jacob Maley from Jamestown, 1K. Mike R from Erie. Mike D from Erie. Maddie W from Erie. Anna Olachowski from Upstate. Valerie from North Buff. Matt Takar from North Buff. And Ryan from the South Buffalo teams. Congratulations on your 1K promos. Next, hitting her first weekend $1,000 and $3,000 promotions. We got Victoire, super excited for you. And as well, we also have, timeout. From Brandon's team, we also have Sophie. I apologize for not getting you in the slideshow. Hitting her 1K and 3K since she started training. But you did just make it in there. Sophie and your kitty, your cat, congratulations on hitting your 1K and 3K promo in just your first couple days. Next, we got a ton of 6K promotions to recognize here. We got Tierney Hemphill from Jamestown, $6,000 promotion, making 25%. We got Katie Allen from Jamestown, hit her 3K and her 6K this past week. We got Rita Miner coming in from the Upstate team, hitting her 6K. We got Maya, her first week on the job, hitting her 1K, her 3K, her 6K. And I know she's trying to close out with a 10K fast start. And then we got Jenna Langley from South Buffalo hitting her 6K promos. So guys, how close are you to your $10,000 promotion? Hit 30% commission. Get your picture on the $10,000 wall. So who's next? How close are you? Holy shnikes, this is a special one. We got Mackenzie Burnham. Welcome to Bonus Land. Mackenzie hit her $20,000 sales promotion. And just so you guys know, Mackenzie started on May 22nd. It is currently June 17th. So that's about 25 days. That means she averages approximately $800 in sales per day, around days off, around everything else that she has going on. Congratulations, Mackenzie. You're doing amazing. Keep it up. Next, we have Sarah Schmidlin. This might be the fastest in Empire Division history someone has reached $30,000 in sales. So she is now at her 40% bonus. That's absolutely bonkers. That is crazy. That doesn't happen. How does a college student make $8,500 plus income in 25 days? How does that happen? I don't know. Ask Sarah. She's pretty nice. She likes to talk to people. She sets up a ton of demos. She's got the best work ethic of anyone I've literally ever seen in this job. So Sarah, you're doing amazing. Keep that up. Let's talk about some fast starts here. Okay, we got Rita coming in over $6,000, finishing up her fast start up in the St. Lawrence County from that upstate New York team. Congratulations, Rita Miner. That's awesome. So, and then we also have Katie. Katie sold in her fast start over $8,000 worth of Cutco, over $8,000. That's incredible. Congratulations, Katie from Jamestown. Super exciting. And then we got Carly coming in. Carly, as you know, at last week's team meeting was already over 10K, but just to give you guys an idea of where she finished up, she broke our North Buffalo specific office record doing $12,962 in Cutco sales. So again, congratulations, Carly. That's truly incredible. Great job right there. Super pumped for you. Let's recognize some paychecks here. So let's see, Sophie, in just her first weekend, made about $395 in just her first weekend on the job. That I'm talking Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Victoire coming in $521 in just her first weekend of sales. Congratulations to you, making $521. We got Jenna Langley from Jamestown, or excuse me, Southtowns, $872.50. You're going to be loving that direct deposit on Friday. We got Katie Allen coming in. Katie made $1,307 last week. And I don't know how old you are, but you're probably 18, 19, 20 years old. Not too shabby. We got Nate Burke, the Burke brothers just going wild everywhere. Nate Burke coming in at $1,115 he made this past week. And we got Maya, her first week on the job, her first Vector paycheck is going to be $1,209.50. And I know she never dreamed of making that kind of money here. Then we got Carly. Carly coming in, following up a $2,000+ paycheck with a $1,474.80 paycheck. Not too shabby. And then we got Mackenzie, $2,100 paycheck, and not, oh my gosh, just she's racking it up again. And then of course we got Sarah coming in at $4,400+ that Sarah made this past week. And like, I don't know about you, but I'm seeing a lot of girls on the screen here. So gentlemen, what do you say? You got to step it up, okay? Sophie, Victoire, Jenna, Katie, Nate for the guys side, Maya, Carly, Mackenzie, Sarah. That's 8 girls and 1 dude. 8 girls and 1 dude. Like, girls are running the Vector world right now. Gentlemen, step your games up. My goodness. Gosh, you're going to let the girls cream you. If we do a girls versus boys week, like, you're going to get destroyed as of right now. Like, the girls are stepping up in a big way. Girls are leading the way. Guys, you're awesome too. But ladies, you are absolutely dominating the things. Now, a few ladies are going to be going to Hotel del Coronado, this resort right here, at the end of September, beginning of October. I can't remember the exact dates. But let's see who won the San Diego trip based upon SC1. Oh, snap. You've heard their names a few times. We got left to right. We got Miss Mackenzie, Miss Carly, and Miss Sarah. Congratulations to you 3 for absolutely crushing it during SC1. Killing everything, dominating, crushing it, anything you could think of. Like, you guys whooped up on people. Like, the juice is loose around here. Like, goodness gracious, you guys are selling a lot of blades right here, okay? So if you want to go to San Diego, you have an opportunity to, every single person on the call. Here's how you can qualify for 25% of the trip. Now, by the end of the summer, you have to qualify for 50% minimum. You can qualify at 50, 75, or 100%. Sarah and Carly already qualified at 100%. Okay, Mackenzie qualified at either 50 or something like that. But here's how you can gain extra credit. Launch 4 qualified friends of yours, meaning 4 friends start the job and sell at least $500 worth of Cutco, or you could sell $15,000 for the month of June and you qualify at 25% for the San Diego trip. So let's get it. Let's go after it, okay? So there's 2 ways to get credit: sales or having your friends start the job by being a team builder. Now, I'm a little ahead of schedule, so our special guest, Allison Holton, will be on at 7 o'clock. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to skip to the selling sets talk first, and then we're going to circle back. We're going to circle back to Allison in about 15 minutes here, okay? So get your pens out, get your notepad out, get everything out right here, okay? Let's go ahead, let's go after it. Let's learn to sell sets. Shoot, I'm out. I did it again.
When it comes to increasing your sales for the week, you can increase your sales one of 2 ways. Number 1 is by doing more demos. Number 2 is by closing on more sets. Now, obviously, we want our focus to be on both, but today we want to talk about how to more efficiently increase our average order on the appointments that we are completing by getting a chance to close on more sets. One of the things that's so important when it comes to selling more sets is getting your own expectations correct. It's having that understanding and belief how getting a set is going to help your customer for the long term. I can't tell you, working as a CSP, how much of our time is spent with customers that bought Cutco originally, but they only got a piece or two. And it was, in the moment, it maybe made sense because it was cheaper or it met their immediate needs. But long term, over the course of the year, over the course of a couple months, and especially over the course of many years or even a decade, the need for all those other pieces has become very, very apparent. What happens is they abuse their knives using the wrong tool for the wrong job. They're trying to cut a watermelon with a trimmer. They're trying to knock out a squash with a slicer, and it's not safe, it's not effective, and the customers end up missing out on the value of Cutco and the savings that are going to come long term. So you have to decide that it matters to you to make sure that you're going in as an expert, that you have a perspective, an expert opinion you want to bring to your clients, that sets are going to be safer, they're going to save them a lot of money, it's going to give them the right tool for the right job, and we can make them a better deal because we can get them some free stuff. So it's okay if not every single person buys a set from you, but you should certainly go in with the goal of hooking them up with the right set. You know, there are certain areas in life we can just sort of get by with the bare minimum, but for something that people are going to use virtually every single day, it's not the smart area to cut corners. I can't tell you the amount of times we'll go into customers' houses, or I'll go into my friends' houses and they have unitaskers and gadgets and doodads that are things that take up space and only do one job. Guys, when you think about getting a great set of Cutco and you have something like your butcher knife, well, sure, they don't use their butcher knife to butter their toast, or at least hopefully not. But when they're doing ribs, when they're doing a melon, if they do barbecue, they start getting into doing bigger poultry and things like that. It's going to be such a handy piece. If they have corn cobs and they want to split them in half, that butcher knife is the perfect weight and feel. There's so many times where it's going to be handy, but if you don't help set their focus, if you don't help them think forward a little bit, they miss out on the value they would get from having that piece. So there are 5 main keys to selling more sets that I want to share with y'all here today. Number 1, anywhere in your presentation you say knife, replace that with set. Instead of talking about knives, you want to change the conversation. Your presentation is about sets, not just knives. Hey, Mrs. Jones, I'm so excited to tell you about our sets of Cutco that we make. Hey, the biggest problem with a set of dull knives, hey, the great thing about our Forever Guarantee is when your set of Cutco knives ever needs sharpening, we'll be here to take care of it. Hey, the next tool in your set is going to be the paring knife. Hey, the great thing is you can try your set of Cutco out for 15 days. If for any reason at all you don't absolutely love it, you can return it and get a full refund. Guys, your goal should be to find as many places places in the demo you possibly can to drop the word sets. I know it sounds goofy and it's just a little bit of psychology. It doesn't talk someone into getting a set who doesn't want it, but it just pre-frames the conversation. Where attention goes, energy flows. So you want to pay attention to sets and try and draw the customer's focus to that, so it's easier to have a discussion about the value and the benefits that they might get from having a good set of Cutco. The second key is learning to really appreciate the importance of safe storage. You know, in the video or in your blue book, it has a drawer full of just old crappy knives, the kind of stuff people tend to have before Cutco. Well, imagine that drawer plus 5 to 10 Cutco knives, the world's sharpest knives in there. That's bonkers, okay? Like, that is crazy talk. I mean, functionally, I guess it's an upgrade, but it's not safe. It's not as enjoyable, and they won't get the use or value from it. You know, when I became a dad, I'll never forget the first time I watched my son when he was 4 or 5 years old, just reaching above his head, fishing around in a kitchen drawer to get an ice cream scoop. Now, of course, we safely store our Cutco on a block, but I gotta confess, even my heart skipped a beat to think like, oh my gosh, if there was a knife in there and he's just doing this, okay, he's gonna come out of the kitchen drawer like that. And that is not what we want. That's not a good option. So you need to learn to be really confident just sharing the importance and value of safe storage. Hey, Mr. Jones, you can absolutely get pieces. I do want to show you the sets though. They're going to give you the right tool for the right job. They're already discounted. They've got great selections of pieces, but the really valuable thing is you're going to have safe storage with those as well. And just to kind of give you a sense with our wood blocks, they're amazing. They're covered by the same guarantee. They're Eastern oak. They're furniture grade wood. It's the same wood you'd use to make like a nice chair at a kitchen table. So they're not cheap, but there's a reason why. It's because it's great quality, it's guaranteed, it's treated, and you have about a kitchen chair's worth of wood and that ultimate block, and so it's going to be just as beautiful and it's going to last just as long. Even if it just needs to be the trays. Hey, Miss Jones, what's great is those trays, the knives will slide into place. It's going to hold them really firmly to protect them from little hands. Plus, if you're ever road tripping, you go camping, it's a great Airbnb set. Throw a couple of your favorite knives in that tray or take your whole tray with you when you're out on the road. My wife and I always do that when we rent places out on the beach down at South Padre every summer. The third key is you want to get really good at explaining key pieces. So what are key pieces in a set? Well, key pieces are the pieces within a set that really make it unique. And so it doesn't necessarily mean they're the best or everyone's favorite or even the knives they're going to use the most. Most customers are going to use a trimmer, a spatula spreader, a petite carver, a paring knife, a chef knife. Those are the ones they'll use the most. But the key pieces are ones that really differentiate the set from maybe the option that comes before it. Let me give you a few examples. If you want to get really good at selling homemaker sets, learn to love the butcher knife and the carving set. Those 3 pieces, along with a few extra table knives, are the difference between a galley set and a homemaker set. So we want to get really good at unpacking those 3 pieces. Now, I gave a few examples earlier in this video of how to explain the butcher knife. But for the carving knife, you want to try and give as many uses as you can. Educate and inform yourself. Hey, Mrs. Jones, what's great about the carving knife is when you are doing that turkey around Thanksgiving or whoever in your family does it. You know, people spend so much time doing that or so much money buying it if they don't feel like cooking it themselves. Boy, you want to get every bit of meat off that bone. And that carving set is going to make it so much easier. Okay, you're going to get those nice clean slices of turkey, however you like it. It's not going to rip and shred and tear it up where you just sort of lose the texture or the look that you're really going for. Even if you only use that a couple times a year on your bigger cuts meats or your turkeys, well, you're going to be so glad that you have it. Hey, by the way, that carving fork, let me tell you, that thing is also amazing. The carving fork is so good for holding things down, but if you pair it with the turning fork, that smaller one that's made for picking things up, you can use it to put one on either side of like your briskets, your roast, your turkeys, and transfer food. You just put a handle on either side, which is really great. I love taking the 2 forks together for shredding my pulled pork or brisket, and it's just so handy to have. You're going to love having that carving fork. By the way, that really long 9-inch carver, not only is that going to be great for your turkeys and the larger meats, but it's a heck of a good watermelon knife too. Honestly, in a pinch, that's a really great one because it's really long and has a thin blade, so it has an easier time going through that thicker rind. Those are examples of some ways, and you can just steal some of those lines to talk about a few key pieces from the homemaker. So what are the key pieces from the homemaker to the signature? Well, really, all the extra pieces are key pieces. So with the signature set, you add on the super shears, you add on the petite santoku, the hearty slicer, and the cheese knife. By the way, if you don't go off on the cheese knife in every single demo, boy, you're missing the boat. It's not just for cheese, it's for anything moist, sticky, or starchy. Cheese, potatoes, apples, pears, cucumbers, tomatoes. For CSPs in the field, that's the #1 #1 selling piece that they actually promote to customers. So you should be promoting the heck out of that knife right there. You should be promoting the heck out of the Petite Santoku. Hey, Miss Jones, the Petite Santoku was so great, all right, because that big chef knife that comes in the homemaker set, boy, that sure is handy, but there's sometimes you just don't need a blade quite that long. Customers wrote in and said, boy, I like having that, but if I'm just making a little salad for myself or doing some light chopping, it's a little bit overkill. So that 5-inch length is really, really convenient to have. It's a Japanese style chef knife. If you watch Rachel Ray or Giada, any of the cooking shows, that is always the one that comes out, and it's super, super effective. The Hardy Slicer, that is the big boy utility knife, and that is for any of the really tough jobs. It's a thick, heavy blade with a double D edge, but it's not too long. So you can use that on sweet potatoes, pork shoulder, the joints on ribs, jicama, things like that. It is amazing, and it's going to do an incredible job. Now, obviously, the super shears are great. Of course, we'll give those away as a buy now bonus a lot of times on a homemaker, so maybe that doesn't cause as much separation, but you should still definitely promote them. When it comes to the complete set, okay, getting really comfortable talking about the complete set is key, and knowing your key pieces on that makes it that much easier. The things I like to stress about the complete set is that it's the peace of mind set. That's the set that most of our customers end up with eventually. Some just take advantage of the bigger discount of doing it all at once. Some people work their way up to it over time and build up to it through our upgrade program. But let me tell you about the key pieces for this. There's kind of three areas I like to highlight on that. First off is the barbecue knives. Now, you don't have to get super specific on this, but the boning knife and the meat cleaver. Hey, Miss Jones, I don't know if you guys ever grill or barbecue, but that complete set comes with our barbecue knives, and it's amazing. It really is the carnivore set, and our customers absolutely love it. Being able to promote barbecue, carnivore, that sort of thing for a lot of your clients, it really hits the sweet spot. The other two I really like to promote are the vegetable knife, the veggie cleaver, and the salmon knife, also known as the thin slicer. Now, all the extra pieces in the complete set are great. By the way, people should get the complete set just because it comes with a 4-inch paring knife. That's how good that knife is. But getting all the pieces in the family set plus adding on those extra ones there, are you kidding me? It's unbelievable. So how do I like to explain those? Well, hey, Miss Jones, that veggie cleaver, I don't know if you ever try to do squash or things like that. It's one of the #1 questions we get. That squared blade is nice and long. You can pop in it, grab it with 2 hands, and just rock your way through it. If you ever see someone like fighting their way through something, we hate to see that. That's not really safe. You should never have to fight it like that. You just want to use 2 hands and just get leverage to rock your way through it. It's amazing. Now that salmon knife, sure, we made it for fish, and it's unbelievable for that. But with the salmon knife, it is going to do such a great job on things like watermelons, things like cantaloupes, honeydew. It's so thin and flexible, you can bend it on the board, and you can literally not only cut through it, but you can fillet the rind right off there. Now, you also want to promote the extra table knives. Guys, no one ever has enough table knives up front. That's one of the most common things Cutco owners buy down the road when they meet with a CSP or they meet with one of y'all a couple years after they bought for the first time. They think they're getting enough, but a family of 4 having 4 table knives is hilarious. It's not even close. A family of 4 having 8 table knives, I don't think is even enough. Unless you're doing the dishes literally after every meal and you run the dishwasher twice a day, you're going to burn through those no problem at all. So you should definitely highlight the fact that they're going to have the right number of table knives for their family by looking at getting a bigger set. Now, one last little tip when it comes to those key pieces. We've got some great videos you can utilize with your customers, whether you're doing a demo in person or doing a virtual appointment. When you finish the names and uses on the homemaker, guys, just text them the link to this video, and it's super great because it goes through those extra key pieces from the family set, plus it highlights a couple ones from the complete set. And that's a really great way to just introduce the concept. Here's the important thing to understand though. By showing the bigger sets really confidently and making the case for why it's a logical decision for a lot of customers and a lot of families, what happens is that you're getting this great comparison effect, okay? And the comparison effect is basically this. When you look at these 2 lines right here, the line in the center, is that a big line or a small line? I'm willing to bet most of you probably said it's a big line. Now, I would agree, just so you know. Now let's try this one more time. That one in the center, is that a big line or a small line? Well, again, most of you probably said it's a small line, and I would agree with that, just so you know. But the line never changed. What changed was the comparison effect. This is a little psychology for you. What changed was the context, was the wrapping, was what it was surrounded by. It literally changes the way you perceive it. So let me ask you guys, is the homemaker a big set? I don't know. Maybe for you and your customers it is, because it's the biggest thing that you ever show with any level of confidence. But if you actually want to go on a CSP level, if you want to close on big sets or just sets overall more consistently, by letting them see that, now all of a sudden the homemaker, you framed it, it's just the basic set. It's 8 knives and 2 forks. It's a very logical choice. And so you're dropped down to galleys and other sets. It's so seamless, and it's going to be so much simpler that way. Tip number 4 is highlighting the 5-pay. Guys, you have to understand that people budget by the month. My wife and I, we pay our car insurance monthly. We pay our health insurance monthly. We pay our internet monthly, our cable monthly, our cell phone monthly. That's how people are used to budgeting. And so when someone says that, like, I can afford a new car, or I can afford a house, or I can afford this new iPhone that I'm getting, that doesn't necessarily mean that they have $1,000 for the iPhone in their pocket, $480,000 for the house, or $38,000 for the car. It means they can afford the monthly payments. That is how people are used to budgeting. And we don't start our budget over month by month. So the thing you have to understand when it comes to highlighting those 5-pays is there'll be times where you might have a customer considering a galley set, but they drop down to buying 3 knives. You know, maybe it's a chef knife, it's a trimmer, and it's a paring knife. Well, there's nothing wrong with that sale, but you should always make sure you highlight the fact that, hey, Ms. Jones, if I can be honest with you, if you can afford to pay this $215 today all at once, just as a reminder, the 5-pay for that galley plus 6, boy, that was only $198 or whatever it was a month. You would actually pay less this month. And, you know, if you can swing that this month and maybe for the next couple months, you would get all those pieces and more. Plus, you'd have safe storage. Plus, you would have all the extra pieces you need. Plus, you'd have your table knives. Plus, I tell you what, if you guys want to try it out, I'm going to go ahead and give you those scissors for free. I know you really like those. It's $120 worth of free Cutco. Very sure that you don't want to just try the galley out, because worst case scenario, if you decide you don't love it and it wasn't worth it to you, we'll just keep those 3 pieces we're looking at right now. We'll send the rest of it back and just refund you the difference. So it's kind of no harm, no foul. What do you think? Are you sure you don't want to try that out on that 5-pay? When you can frame it with customers, when you can speak so confidently about the 5-pay, it's reduction to the ridiculous. Maybe for some families, $1,326 all at once, maybe that's a lot of money. I'm not judging, not at all. A lot of those same families, they could afford $289 a month. $289 won't throw them off too much. And a lot of those same families could afford $70 a week. And a lot of those same families, when you're talking about like $957 a day, guys, I mean, I blow that on Chipotle, Starbucks. My wife and I can't go to dinner and a movie. We can't go to Alamo Drafthouse, Payway, and then pay the babysitter and come out for under $130. So $70 a week, I do it for a couple months and I have this stuff for, you know, the next half century, and then my kids take it. That's a pretty great value proposition, but you got to be really confident talking about those payments. Our 5th and final tip is getting comfortable answering objections. Guys, objections are not rejection. And sometimes, especially when we're new and the customer says no to an option we present, what happens is our energy and our enthusiasm, we're at like, you know, maybe we're not at a level 10, but we're level 7 or 8 energy. Customer says no to the homemaker set. And what happens is our energy drops. We don't mean for it to, but it does. We internalize that because your entire life, you've been conditioned to avoid hearing the word no. No is discipline. No is negativity, reproach. Now, bad, no. All right. And so what happens is we hear that no, and it just sort of throws us off our game. Our enthusiasm drops, our energy drops. But you have to think about it from the customer's perspective. Your customer's experience of this is, wow, Brian was all excited about that homemaker set. He doesn't seem excited about that galley set. Oh, I guess that's just not a very good option. So then what happens is the customer starts to disconnect. They get a little bit shorter. They move a little quicker. They're a little less interested. And then what happens is our energy drops even lower and our confidence drops even lower. And so it's this cycle. It's like a snake eating its own tail. There's this echo chamber effect that's happening. So you have to do quite the contrary. You have to do the exact opposite. Number 1, don't be afraid of objections. Objections are simply a problem waiting to be solved. And every objection you'll ever hear, it's going to come down to one of 3 things. These are the only 3 objections you will ever get, okay, in my experience. It's either too much money, it's too many knives, or it's I hate Cutco. That's basically it. Now, how often do you actually think we get that last one, I hate Cutco? I don't know, about 1 out of every 152 demos. So, hey, if you got one like that, fantastic. You should be good for the next 148, and let's ride, you know? So really every objection is some version of it's either just too much money or it's too many knives. Hey, I want to get it, but we got new car, new kids, new roof, whatever bill's coming, so I'll have to get it later. That's just them telling you that I want it, but it's too much money for me right now. Wouldn't be too much money for me later. But the problem is we know that as that later gets closer and closer, the value is going to drop. They're not lying to you when they say they want to buy it later, but that value which you built up through your demo, well, guys, when you leave, the value is going to continue dropping. There's 2 things that sell Cutco, enthusiasm and Cutco. And when you leave that demo, you take with you Well, your enthusiasm and all the knowledge about Cutco. So they're going to remember they wanted it. They won't forget that, but they lose too much of the why, and that's why those promise orders almost never happen. So it's in your best interest to say, hey, no worries, Mrs. Jones. I totally understand. Let's dig down here just a little bit. I tell you what, I would hate for you to wake up tomorrow morning, open your kitchen drawer, and you know what you're going to see? The same old crappy knives that you've had forever, except the difference is now you're going to know what you're missing and you're going to hate me, okay? So I totally understand, and by the way, you can absolutely buy that Homemaker a month from now, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't at least let you know your options. So hey, let me at least show you this galley set because, gosh, for everything you're telling me, I honestly think this may be a way better fit for y'all, truthfully, and it doesn't hurt to at least find out. So hey, let me show you this really quick because I think it has everything you're going to need, but it's a lot cheaper, and it might be something that makes more sense now. Boom. Confidently set the stage. Hey, Mrs. Jones, you know what? We love that signature set, but we know it's not right for everybody. I tell you what, the Homemaker set, it's been our best-selling set for 70 years now for a reason. Let me show you the pieces that you would still get in that Homemaker set because it's an unbelievable savings. You're going to save like almost half as much from that signature set or 40% off or whatever it is. I think you're going to love this. And I tell you what, I think I can still find a way to get you that cheese knife and shears because I know you got to have those. I saw your eyes light up. I bet I could find a way to still get you those with that Homemaker. So let me show you this package really quick. I think you're going to love this. Guys, objections are just problems waiting to be solved. And a lot of times it's not about knowing the exact right words to say. You don't need to know exactly what would Brian say. I've been doing this 20 years. I have a head start on y'all. But you can take the enthusiasm and the confidence, just making sure that your energy is not dropping at all. Okay, the number one mistake that people make is they go too fast through the drop down. So my advice to you is this. Answers to the objections on the Homemaker set. You have the answers, the knee-jerk reactions. Those are great. Because again, if someone's going to buy a car, they probably don't say yes to the first deal that's offered to them. Guys, for all your customers know, we haggle. We don't, but they don't know that. So it's logical for them to say no at least once. That way they make sure they're getting the best deal and they feel really comfortable and confident doing it. So my challenge to you is this. Try to answer 2 objections on the Homemaker before you drop down. That's my challenge. If you can do that, you're going to plant your flag, you'll build more value in the set and that option. And by doing so and really listening to the customer, the galley will become a very logical thing to drop down and show them. The important thing when you go through this is just to make sure that you bring in the right kind of energy, the right kind of enthusiasm, confidence, enthusiasm, and positive expectations on sets. That's what sells sets. Where attention goes, energy flows. So set your intentions on selling a lot of sets and providing the best service for your customer long-term by getting what they actually need in their kitchen.
All right, that was money.
That was fire.
Those are some money tips right there. Holy shnikes. I hope you guys are taking a lot of notes because that just blew my freaking mind right there. Like that was some dirty stuff right there. So Brian Carter just delivered. So I will send that video out so that you guys can watch it over and over and over and over and over again. It was awesome. So without further ado, I've kept her waiting for long enough. We have one of my absolute most favorite people in all of Vector Marketing. So I was blessed to meet this lady we were in St. Louis at the Strategic Leadership Conference this past October. I think I was hanging out with Austin and Case in the hotel, and we just happened to come across Allison Holton. So she's on the screen. I'm going to take off the share here in just a moment, but Allison started 14 years ago with Vector Marketing. She's a social media expert, okay? She leads the Vector Social Media Brand Ambassador Program. She's one of the head people for the Vector Marketing Digital Strategy Team. She has adorable kids. She loves her husband. She loves being a wife. So she is absolutely amazing in pretty much every single way that you could possibly make her. So she just, by the way, this is not part of her job. This is not like what she has to do by any means whatsoever. So she's going out of her way to talk about the both the team building opportunities we have here and the social media brand ambassador program. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put it on the speaker view and give Allison your full attention. So from our team to yours, Allison, we thank you so much for hopping on. We definitely appreciate you. So thank you for, I know you're about to deliver the goods. So the floor is yours. Go ahead.
All right. Thanks for that, Josh. It is so good to see you guys tonight. So like Josh said, I started with vector marketing about 14 years ago. So that makes me 21, obviously, if you do that math correctly. So I started in the internet field support office. And how I got to the current social media position is that I actually built my husband's local business bigger than Vector Marketing's Instagram. So they kind of recruited me from my old position about 1.5 years ago to build the corporate page. So that is why I'm here. And now I was told that I couldn't work from home, and now that I work from home wherever and whenever I want, because I know how to build an organic following and I can create authentic content. So that is a little bit about me and my position here, and also the organic follower account or followers for the corporate account has more than doubled since I've been part of the team. Kind of cool. So I'm here to tell you a little bit about the Brand Ambassador Program and why it's important for you guys. I'm not really sure how much you guys know about it, or if you know anything.
We know nothing. Just assume we know absolutely nothing, okay?
Okay. So we're going to assume that you guys know nothing about it. So a little bit of background is that this is mainly for assistant managers. And I'm going to tell you why assistant managers need this. So by the time somebody earns assistant manager, they've gone through their PR network several times. And we believe that you can always go back to the well, provided you change messaging. And we also believe that the greatest source of PR efforts occur with new leads. So what this program lets you do is reach out to your networks and not just get leads, but get yourself what we call brand advocates. And what those advocates do for you is they are going to reach out to their networks, which will in turn be local to you as well, but they are going to advocate for you and basically feed you leads. So they're going to post on their accounts to their networks and basically connect those leads to you. So it's not just you reaching out for the leads, it's you reaching out to advocates for you and them reaching out to their networks. So therefore, creating entirely new networks. So some of you might not be assistant managers yet. So this is basically me just saying this is why it's good to work towards this. And this is also information and resources that we have created. So we have already created content that is available for anybody to use for free. So this is nothing that you guys have to pay to use. It is already created and already there for you guys to use. So basically, that was step one as far as brand ambassadors asking others to post and the advocates feeding them the leads. And then I did want to mention that I am working with a very small group that we call VIP brand ambassadors. And those are select assistant managers that are nominated by a DM or DVM. And what that means is those VIPs are people that myself is working with hand in hand to build their brand as an assistant manager. So their social presence, and we have monthly calls with them. We give them industry tips, and they just have full access to social media experts to help them reach out to their brand advocates. They get to know basically scripted words to reach out to people. They can ask us questions whenever they want, stuff like that. So it's, again, a very, very select group that has been nominated and approved to become part of that group. So what I would recommend to you guys that are thinking about that you want to be part of this program, I would come up with 7 to 10 people that you would want to reach out to be an advocate for you, and show your manager that you're committed to this and possibly want to promote to an AM, and start there. So come up with a list of people, reach out to them, and then I know that Josh has the resources, and I can also send it again to give you the content that we have already created. So this is for anybody to use. So it's for your stories, for your news feeds. So it's all there. It's all trending stuff. There's call to actions to apply. So it's all there. And that's, yeah, just there that we've made for you guys to use. And yeah, that's pretty much it as far as like the basics go of the program. And I mean, the whole purpose is to extend your network and just get a ton of leads. So yeah, any questions, I guess? Josh, you're muted.
I always do that. So Allison, real quick, who are the types of people that if they were like doing the brand advocate program, who are the types of people they would want to be a brand advocate? Like who's the type of list like that they would put on their list?
Yeah. So if you are a brand ambassador and you are looking for a brand advocate, so those are really two important different words. An advocate would be someone that you've already reached out to. They've said no, they don't really want the job or the position, or you're really close to them as well. You can reach out to them and just say, hey, would you mind posting this on your story? We're looking for people to work with us. We're offering work from home, that kind of thing. So people that you've already reached out to before and they've kind of shut you down. But they wouldn't mind posting something for you to get you leads.
Awesome. And also, would it be bad to target people that have a huge social media following? Would that be okay?
Yeah, for sure. We recommend targeting people between like 500 to 2,000. And people start off with people that you are close to. So that way, you can have that relationship there, and it would be okay to reach out to them and just be like, hey, like, do you mind putting this on your stories? Usually people are fine with that and be like, yeah, no problem, not a big deal. You can target people with larger followings, totally fine. It really just depends on people's comfort level and how well you know them too. Like, I don't know a ton of people in my area with large followings. So just depends.
Okay. And then my last question is, so a lot of their trips, like the incentive trips we have going on this summer, there's one side of it is sales, the other side of it is PR. So if they posted this stuff on their stories and all that stuff, that would count towards the trips, right? If those people got started.
Yes. So this is one of the main reasons we wanted to do this. So this counts towards the AM summer payoff trips, and it also goes towards Silver Cup. So that was one of the main reasons that we were trying to get this together and help AMs get on the Silver Cup report. So yes, this all counts towards this. So any leads that your advocates give you are all PRs for you.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Cool. And so you said, like, obviously if they're interested in this, they want to reach out to the manager and everything like that. So what, I guess my last quick question would be, like, you obviously know all about resumes, you know all about what things like this look on a resume. So what's like 30 seconds? What does this type of position look like what does like a team builder look like on someone's resume, especially as a young adult?
Yeah, no, that's huge. So building a team is always important, you know, whether it's sports or business. So you want to really take that seriously, whether it's, you know, your job now or in the future. So this is really going to play into that, because you're essentially building a team. So you're reaching out to your advocates. So that is your team essentially. And they are going to be reaching out to your future team, which we'll call, you know, your leads. So, and it's all about like your personal touch as well, you know, because you're going to be following up with those leads, and from there launching them and coaching them and teaching them really how to sell.
Awesome. Yeah, that I'm so glad they got to hear it from you, because you're the one that runs the entire program. So I could explain it to them, but it wouldn't be nearly as good as you giving them detail by detail of exactly how it works. So I just want to say thank you so much. All of our offices on the call, we all have AM openings. We all have team builder openings as well. So I think that I have a couple people on my team that have been asking about it as well. And I thought that this was a perfect time to bring you aboard to be able to talk to them about that. So again, thank you so much. Again, I know you don't have to do this. Like, it's not part of your job description or anything like that, but from me, and I speak for the rest of the people on the call, we definitely thank you. So we appreciate you, but you're awesome. And I look forward to seeing you in San Diego as well. So I'll see you soon, okay?
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, Allison.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Awesome. So guys, me, Matt, Brandon, Austin, Case, Maria, we all have assistant manager openings, okay? We all have people that we have in our mind right now that we're thinking about promoting pretty soon, okay? So part of being an assistant manager, without question, is being a team builder. You don't have to be an assistant manager, though, to be a team builder. Most of you already have friends on the team because you referred them to our team, or you referred your brother or sister or whatever it happens to be. So that's going to be huge for us moving forward, because if we're going to keep our number one statuses, we're going to keep being the top district, top branches, top new districts, top everything, whatever, it's going to take building up our team. Because if you think about it, every great company is always fighting for the best recruits, okay? Every great sports team in college is always fighting for the best players. Alabama and Clemson are always battling it out for 5-star football players, right? Duke and North Carolina are always battling out for the top basketball players down south, for example. Google and IBM are always battling it out for who can get the best technology, C++, whatever computer programming type people that they can get. So in Vector, we want to get the best people, the best students with the best work ethic, with the best attitude, with the best coachability that we can possibly find. We want to get them before they go to some minimum wage job where they're not going to get the experience, the skills, the money, the income, the everything that they're going to get right here. So look at it as, on top of all the extra, stuff, look at it from an intrinsic motivational standpoint as well. It's doing something and building something bigger than just yourself, okay? Because we have an amazing opportunity here, and you guys get to be a huge part of it, but don't be selfish and keep it just with you. Spread the wealth, someone else's success will never take away from your success. So guys, we want to help our friends. We want to help people get amazing jobs through Vector Marketing and beyond, okay? So we want to definitely help your friends. Friends, don't let other friends work at super lame jobs. So what can you do to help your friends become a part of Vector? Well, there's what we call the triple threat. So be a triple threader. You can, for example, you can take a picture of the Zoom meeting. You can go to the link down here, bit.ly/social media drive. There's Snapchat stories, Instagram stories, videos, all sorts of stuff that you can post, okay? You can put something up like, look, just take a picture, looking for summer work. If you're a part of my team, my team, North Buffalo, you'd put www.716studentwork.com and apply. If you're part of Jamestown, Maria has yours. Matt has your upstate New York work thing. Case has your 814 student work page. So take a picture of like paychecks, share posts on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever it happens to be. So I promise you that we're building something special here in Erie, Pennsylvania, the southern tier, upstate New York, the south towns, the north towns. We're building something big and we're making it awesome. And it's getting better and better every single week. So we want to work with more awesome people just like you. The only way we can do that is through the Team Builder program, okay? So last couple things, and we're going to dive into the phone jam. 5 minutes here, okay? Tomorrow we got training, so the whole squad's going to be on. Your manager's going to be running training tomorrow. Feel free to stop by. I love introducing you guys to our training group and letting people know how ridiculously awesome you are, okay? We already watched this video. Awesome. Time management. You guys are good at time management. But last video of the night before we dive into the phone jam. Time's running out.
I hear that I'm over 40, I'm pushing 50, whatever. Bring it. Back off, negative. Not happening. In fact, I'm stepping it up. I'm training harder, eating cleaner. I'm training more. I'm learning and reading and studying more now than I ever have in my whole life. Do I get dinged up? Of course I do. You know what? No factor. No factor. Deal with them. You know what? You know what I hear? I hear the clock ticking. That's what I hear. And the end is nigh, and time waits for no man. And you young guns out there, 18 years old, 20 years old, 24 years old, listen. Life goes by, and it goes by quick. Don't waste those years. Don't waste them. Live them. I know that you don't think you're going to live to be 30, much less 40, but you are and you will. And the earlier you get in the game, the better life you're going to have. Healthier, wealthier, stronger, smarter, better. Better. And if you're an old man like me, and you haven't gotten on track yet, get on track. Get on it now. Here's the deal. No complacency. No complacency. No backing off. No slack whatsoever. Fight. Fight that ticking clock with everything you got. So, at the end of a hard day, put your head down with ease. Satisfied.
Here's the deal, guys. Time's running out on the day, the week, the month, the year, whether you like it or not. So you can either do something about it and you can make the most of it, or you can waste a lot of time. There's a lot of people in life that let a lot of years go by and they do absolutely nothing. Okay? And people very rarely regret what they actually did. They always regret what they didn't do. In this job, when you get to the end of the summer, for example, You're going to regret a lot more of the work you didn't do than the work that you did do. I've never in my life, in my Vector career in 13 years, 6.3 million in sales, I've never had a rep work super hard and regret it. But I've had a ton of people tell me that they wish they would have worked harder. They wish they would have done more. They wish they would have wasted less time. They wish they would have done what they were capable of. I'm willing to bet that Sarah, already hitting 30K, I'm willing to bet, considering she's done more demos than most people on this call combined, I'm willing to bet she's not regretting all the hard work that she puts in, especially when she gets a $4,400 direct deposit Friday. I bet she's not upset about that. I bet that all those people that got their paychecks recognized tonight, I bet they're not regretting the hard work they put in last week. But here's what I love about Vector. If you had a great week last week, awesome, but it's a new week. Can't rest on the laurels of your success. You got to keep pushing forward. At the same time, if you had a terrible week last week, it's a new week. Time to make something happen. You could be at 0 right now for the week and it doesn't matter. You still got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You could do 2 demos a day and still do 10 demos for the week. Make 7 sales, have a $300 average order, still have a $2,000 sales week. Anything is possible. You are 1,000% always one big sale away from all the momentum you need. So big things are going to happen for you guys this week if you believe. Confidence in yourself, confidence in Cutco, confidence in the programs, confidence in the manager. We lead you to the water. We're practically turning water into wine in this job. We're taking kids that have never sold anything before in their entire lives, you guys, and you're selling thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Last week, you guys sold 96 grand worth of Cutco. That is ridiculous. And I bet a strong majority of you never in a million years would have thought that you'd sell as much as you've sold so far. Well, keep going. Keep pushing forward. Hit that 50K promotion. Hit that 30K. Hit that 20K. Get to the 10K. Get to 6. Get to 3. Hell, if you haven't made a sale yet, who cares? Get your first sale tomorrow. Or better yet, set up a demo for 9 o'clock tonight after you phone for an hour. And get your first sale tonight. Okay? You guys have the opportunity of a lifetime here. If you do it right, this will be the best summer of your life. It's not just a t-shirt. The best summer of your life. Your managers are going to work their asses off to help you have the best summer of your life. I know I'm going to. I know Austin does. I know Matt does. I know Brandon does. I know Maria does. I know Case does. Because I talk to them all the time. So you owe it to yourself to have the best summer of your life. You deserve, because of the work ethic you're going to have, because of your attitude, because of your coachability, you deserve to have the best summer of your life. You deserve to grow personally. You deserve to grow professionally. You deserve to grow financially. You deserve to be a story that we tell people in the future that inspires the masses. That is what you deserve. So go out there and make your friggin' Vector story one that everybody wants to hear about. Don't be the story of the person that could have done all these amazing things, but you didn't apply yourself and you packed it in. You quit on yourself. You did this, you did that, whatever. Be the story of the person that through all obstacles, through all adversity, through all circumstances, you're the story that everybody wants to hear. I know you can do it. I know you will do it. And we're going to be here for you every single step of the way. We love you guys. We adore you guys. We love our team. And we want to help you guys have the greatest summer and beyond that you've ever had in your entire life. And that's what we're going to work hard for every single day. We're going to do our part. Just got to make sure that you do yours. So let's start with an incredible phone jam right now. Phone as long as you can. I'm going to keep the Zoom open well after 8 o'clock. You can stay on as long as you want to. So it starts with a great phone jam. Use Q if you've downloaded the Q app. Handle their objections. Follow the correct approach that you're using. Make sure that you're organized before you dive in. Have your schedule ready for yourself. And let's go out there and let's be number one again. Let's eclipse 100 grand this week. I know you can do it. So I'm going to turn the tunes on. I'm going to mute myself. Let's kill it on this phone jam. Stay up to date with your manager. Let's just make big things happen, guys. I'm excited for you.
Let's go, Josh. Very inspiring.
All right, let's do it. I'm turning tunes up.
That's an issue.
Oh, you know when firework comes on, you know it's a phone jam's about to pop off. Like it's no doubt. Let's do it. Each time you get a demo booked, put it in the chat. Got one, got two, got three. Don't listen to me though right now. Let's just phone. Let's just rock it. Dude, I'm freaking tired.
Comes a rainbow, maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow, and when it's time, you know you just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night. You shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make them go. You're gonna leave them falling. Even brighter than the moon. Boom, boom, boom. you get me out, you get a show. There's so many bodies on the floor, so baby, we should go and add some more. Are you down, did it down, did it down, did it down, down, down? Down, did it down, did it down, did it down, down, down. Everywhere I look at people's hands, thrown up in the air to help them dance. Come on, baby, catch me if you can. I know you don't have any other plans. Are you down, did it down, did it down, did it down, down, down? Down, did it down, did it down, did it down, down, down? Are you You know we could put them all to shame. Now isn't the time to play it safe. Isn't this the reason why you came? So, baby, don't you let it go to waste. Are you down, did it down, did it down, did it down, down, down? Down, did it down, did it down, did it down, down, down? Every single thing is feeling right. Started as a quiet Friday night. I don't really think that we should fight this. What if we don't stop until it's light? Are you down, did it down, did it down, did it down, down, down? Are you down, did it down, did it down, did it down, down, down? Are you down, are you
To be young and in love in New York City. Do not know who I am, but still know that I'm good long as you're here with me. To be drunk and in love in New York City. Midnight into morning coffee, burning through the hours talking. Damn, I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time I stayed for a long time, 'cause I like me better when I'm with you. I don't know what it is, but I got that feeling. Waking up in this bed next to you, swear the room, yeah, got no ceiling. If we lay, let the day just pass us by. I might get to too much talking. I might have to tell you something. Damn, I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time I stayed for a long time, 'cause I like me better when I'm with you. stay a while, stay here with me. Stay a while, oh. Stay a while, stay here with